Hi guys, welcome back to Jano's Crown. It is another beautiful day that the Lord has made, so that you should rejoice and be glad in Him. Okay, thank you so much for stopping by on this beautiful channel. I believe you're going to learn one or two things. Okay, so don't touch that dial, keep it locked, and guess what? On to our video of today. Yes. I was attending this beautiful session, okay, and it was about mothers, yes. And in this session, the facilitator was just, we were just being, it's just a stage in life, as I've always put it. You have to appreciate yourself and the milestones that you are taking in your life, because as a person, we are born to learn. Okay, you can never live in isolation and expect to be at par with the world around you. Okay, so you just have to ensure you are on your toes, you are attending sessions, you are attending trainings, you attend workshop. Not only are you going to network, not only are you going to learn new knowledge, but also it is refreshing. Okay, it is just it gives you a new environment, different from what you are used to, different from your workplace, different from your home, different from your church, and the people you always meet in these beautiful sessions are new people. Okay, so you will get room to interact with the people from various backgrounds, and guess what? This is just a platform that you can never ever go wrong with it. Okay, so I was just in this beautiful session, and the facilitator posed a question. Do you think you are an efficient mom? Do you think you are a perfect mom? Do you think you are a super mom? Session, and the facilitator posed a question. Do you think you are an efficient mom? If you believe you are all that I have mentioned, please carry your hand. And you know what? Very few of us carried their hands. The rest, we were looking around just to see who has carried the hand, how many. Yes. And she interjected very fast, and she was like, if this was a men's session, trust you me, everybody could have put up their hands. Yes. So she went on and just told us, the problem that we have as women is that we just don't value who we are. Okay, we just don't appreciate, and we just don't recognize that, hey, we are very special. Yeah, we are very special. There is that uniqueness in you as a mom, you as a lady, that you can never get in anybody else. You are irreplaceable. Yeah, even if somebody says that, when you're not around, you're going to do ABCD. Believe you me, you are talented in such a special way that nobody can replace you. Okay, so apart from this session that I've just shared that I attended, October 11th every year is International Girl Child's Day. October 11th yearly is International Day of a Girl Child. Yeah, and a girl child will grow up to be the lady that you are, grow up to be, yes, that career lady that you admire. Okay, the girl child that you see around will grow up to be the Oprah Winfrey that all of us look to, will grow up to be the Michelle Obama that we are like, oh my, Michelle is special. We will grow up to be, yes. So International Day of the Girl Child. As a person, there is something special about just that phrase, International Day. But the word girl child is dear to me as a person. Okay, so it is not that it is dear to me because I am a lady, no, but it gives me nostalgia. During our days, yes, we used to have geography, history, and physics. That is GHC, yes. And I remember towards the end of our class 8, a new teacher came in. Yes, I loved her zeal. I loved her passion for her job. And I just loved how courageous she was and how proud of herself she was. Yes, she came from the capital, yeah. So I was brought up in the village. My school was in the village, yes. And here is Mrs. Yes, I can't mention her name. Let me call her Mrs. John. Yes, she came from the capital and she was teaching us GHC. Now, separate GHC with what I'm going to share. Yeah, there is something that Mrs. John just taught us. And from that time, as a person, yes, I was just this girl who was determined, but I just loved how she put it. She was like, in this world, you must use what you have to get where you want to be. Okay, she told us in this class, okay, you want to go to the best national school. You are not going to go to that national school that you love if you don't work hard from this particular school that you are in. Okay, she told us you are special. As a student, as a person, you are special and you are unique and you are talented. And here she was telling us, you must ensure, because she was giving us an example of where she came from. And she was just giving us a picture of a people. Yes, I'll call them a people who are just hard working. And she was also giving us a picture of just the kind of environment that she came from. And she was telling us, these are kids that come to school, they are dropped. And she was telling us, the parents there, it is not that they have big government jobs. No, she was telling us these are mere farmers. And she was telling us these farmers are large scale farmers. They grow thousands and thousands of acres of coffee plants. Yes, she was telling us they used to farm coffee and they used to farm tea. So she's telling us, but these parents have ensured their children goes to the best school. Okay, these parents ensures their kids are dropped to school. Now, are you sipping your water? Yes. So Mrs. John just ignited a fire in me as a person. Yes, as a girl child then. And she came with this phrase: when you educate a girl child, you are educating the whole community. Yes. Now, it is true, when you educate a girl, it is not necessarily a girl, but when you educate a child, you are educating a whole community. If you think education is expensive, try being ignorant. Yes, try being ignorant, and now you will see if education is important or it is not. Now, back to my story. Mrs. John, as a person, I admired her. And even up to today, I've seen her features. Yes, when you go to her home is like, it is an agricultural land. How do I put it? This lady has done everything humanly possible. She retired as a teacher and now she's doing farming. But I know two of very prominent media houses that have just gone to her home just to interview her. Yes, and because she has taken agriculture to another level. But the lesson that I learned from her, it is not where you come from. It is what you decide to do with what you have. Okay? If you're going to wine and dine because you tell yourself, I don't have A, I don't have B, I don't have C, the devil will give you 1,001 reasons why you will never ever excel. But if you just tell yourself, guess what? I know I don't have ABCD, but I'm going to use what I have to ensure I get to point B. Yes, learn to appreciate who you are. Yes, start from there. Learn to appreciate what you have. Yeah, you're not going to want to own, for example, you want to drive the best car. Yes, that dream car that you think of. Personally, I have my car. I love Subaru Forester. Yes, I want that car. That is my dream. Yes. So, as a person, you look at the bigger picture. You tell yourself, I want to move from point A to point B. But guess what? Realize your worth. You are very, very important. Yeah. Now, if you think you want to doubt yourself, sit down and count from 1 to 10. Count 10 reasons. 10 reasons why something has happened just because you are there. And try to count the things that went wrong because you are not somewhere. It will just be a tip of the iceberg just to tell you how important you are. So, my message to you today is you are very important as a mom. You are very important as a career mom. You are very important as a sister out there. You've been able to fight. You've been able to go through a lot. There are difficult situations that people go through, but they never talk about. Okay? There are people who will cry at night, but during the day they will wear the biggest smile. Yes, because smile is the best outfit that you can ever put on. Okay? So, as a woman of today, as a career mom, as a parent, as a spouse, as a friend, as a sister, go back to the drawing board and just, detach everything that makes you, like, attaches worth to you. Remove parenting, remove your career, remove, you being a mom, and just be you yourself. Like, for example, I remain to be Janet. So when we detach everything from Janet, what are we left with? I'm beautifully and wonderfully made by dear God. Okay, so when we go back to the drawing board and we just, realize how valuable we are, definitely we'll never ever allow anybody to put us down. We'll never allow any situation, you see, like you are going through something and you want the entire world to know that you are suffering. No, sister, wake up, wash your face, wake up and put on your best attire, put on your makeup, do your hair, do your nails, put on the biggest smile. Because you know what? Even if today, because of what you're going through, you decide to walk, you decide to look very untidy and unkempt, you decide to be very, very moody. Now, you're going to use a lot of energy to be moody. If you decide to be arrogant to everybody, you're going to break relationships. These relationships, you are breaking them today because something has pissed you. Tomorrow, you will need these people that today you are just, telling them, no, I don't want you near you. So as a person, as a woman after God's own heart, realize one thing. You're valuable. You are special and you are irreplaceable. Always know that you are worth. Nobody can replace it. Okay, so go and read this beautiful book that personally I'm reading, and it is really, really, really opening my eyes. Yes, it is enriching. It is just, opening the boundary and telling me, come on, where have you been all this time? So this beautiful book is Her True Worth, and it just talks about breaking free from culture of selfish, side hustles, people pleasing to embrace your true identity in Christ. Okay, so go out, look for this beautiful book, and just read it throughout the month to enrich yourself. Okay, so until our next video, what do we see on this channel? Blessings.